Where is this taking us? Let's see. Don't know where we're going. So we spent like the whole last hour trying to figure out where to eat. Like driving around. And finally decided that we would go to this dim sum place. I guess it would be like tapas for Chinese people. I love dim sum, but Felipe doesn't seem to like it, but we're going anyway. It's so full.
I don't know what I'm doing here. It's a strange place. I see a lot of plays, but they are at home. Look at them. They belong here. These Chinese people.
You want that? So you've tried dim sum before and you didn't like it.
I have, yeah.
Why was that?
I didn't like it because the people I with, I don't think knew what they were ordering. But they ordered chicken feet, and
that's the best. I ordered chicken feet. I love chicken feet.
Well, why don't you tell us what we ordered? What did we?
So for her, we got her cha xiu bao, cha cao bao.
Sa sa bao.
And that is a barbecue pork bun. And it's got like a sweet white bun on the outside.
Oh my goodness,
and it's stuffed with like a sweet, sticky
spectacular
pork.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's no bread like that in the West, right?
No. Delicious. We also ordered chicken feet, which is jichuan. Jichuan. And they are, it's a little bit spicy, but it's my favorite because I love chicken skin, I love chicken fat. Like
chicken livers, chicken hearts, chicken beaks are a specialty.
Ridiculous.
What's the thing about chicken feet? Why does it taste so good?
I just love it. I don't know. I grew up eating it.
But there are bones in there, right? Mm-hmm. And so there's just a little bit of meat on the outside,
it's
right?
Delicious. Mm. It's not a little bit. It seems like a lot. It fills me. Yeah.
What, one chicken foot?
No, if I eat the whole plate of chicken feet, like 6
Which you
feet.
did, though.
Yeah.
Hey, that is yucky. Gross. So what else did we eat? Well, so we ordered.
So those are the dim sum pieces. So dim sums are like small. They're like tapas. They're like small plates.
Oh yes.
So you order a bunch of different small plates, and that's what dim sum is. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, we also ordered beef hefen, which is like a wide noodle. It's like a flat, wide noodle. Mm. They almost look like rectangles pieces.
Yeah.
Served with beef and bean sprouts, and that was good. That was really good, actually. You like that. You do you.
I gotta do me.
And then a chicken fried rice, which I wouldn't order again.
No, it was bland.
That was too westernized too. It's not like that normally.
Yeah.
So, do you want some chicken fried rice? One more? Okay, so then they had a nice display of desserts, which were sweet buns.
So good.
And some of them are stuffed with coconut, which is what Felipe got. Some of them are stuffed with like savory beef or savory meat. Others are stuffed with red bean or black bean, and they're all sweet. And then I also ordered an egg tart, which is like an egg sweet dessert kind of pudding. It's like a little tiny pie, it looks like.
We gorged out of our minds.
That's so good though. Dan-ta. Dan-ta.
Dan-ta. It looks like lemon tart.
It's not lemony, don't worry.
Ooh, is that yummy?
That is huge. It's like the size of your face.
They serve you tea for free or something?
Yeah, I think it's included.
I don't like it, but it's a nice contrast to the food.
I just like it because it's familiar.
Oh yeah.
And all the pots, the teapots are always like spilling. Yeah. It's like that in every Chinese restaurant. They all get their teapots from the same place, wherever that is.
We just finished stuffing our faces to the brim with Cantonese food. Cantonese, Taiwanese, let's just say Chinese food. She wasn't too happy about self-facing cameras. Come to a restaurant where the majority of the people are of a genetic disposition that I don't belong to. It's very weird. My kids clearly are going to be 50% Hispanic, Latino, and 50% Asian. Are they going to have an identity crisis? That is the question.
So I had an identity crisis because though I'm 100% Chinese by blood, I grew up in America. I felt like I couldn't identify completely with my parents' mindset, which is, you know, the most important virtue is family. So filial piety is a term that they would use quite often. Sacrificing your own wishes for the honor and for your parents' well-being and things like that. And then to contrast that, unfortunately, the American identity is like highly individualized, and it's almost like your parents are supposed to sacrifice everything so that you can do better.
Yeah, that's what the adults behave like. They say, I'm going to put my child on a pedestal as the highest goal and object, and make an idol of their child. And then the child then grows up thinking, you know, I'm the top. They discard their parents.
Yeah.
Put them in a care home and all that.
Yeah. My friends would call me a Twinkie because not only do I look completely Chinese on the outside, but I think the kind of the personality I have, and the accent, the way I speak is extremely, they would say white.
Think Legally Blonde.
Like Reese Witherspoon?
No, think Clueless.
Clueless, yeah, like Alicia Silverstone. In fact, I was cast as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So Felipe mentioned the thing about putting your child on a pedestal. There was something on Facebook yesterday that a mom was asking for advice if her husband or partner was against her buying a doll for her son's 2nd birthday, you know, and he's against it. Should she still go ahead and buy it? And now there are about like 10,000 people in this group. So there was, last time I checked, it was about 700 comments. And out of all of them, I only saw 3 no's. And I said, my comment was, for something as trivial as buying a doll for your child's 2nd birthday, I would rather pay the respect and the honor towards, you know, my partner in doing what he'd like, and not go against him and go out and buy a doll for this child anyway.
But the word you used was obey.
But the word I used was obey, which is a trigger word, I guess, for feminists.
Trigger.
So I triggered a bunch of feminists, basically, by saying I would obey my husband if he said not to buy a doll for our child, our son. And regardless of the fact that they're asking about if sons or boys should be allowed to play with dolls, I didn't even address that. All I was saying was, if
there's a conflict between desire of the wife versus desire of the husband.
Yes. In another comment I said, please do not place your child above your husband. Mm-hmm. And they went at it. They were like, how dare you say that? The moment my child was born, they were the most important thing in my life. Okay, I guess if you don't want to be married forever, if you don't want to have a partner forever, then yeah, you can place other things above him. But if you want to have a good, long-lasting marriage, then you need to make sure that your relationship with your husband or your wife is stronger than your relationship or desire to be tightly knit with your children. I don't know. It's just so weird to me. It's so foreign to me. And it doesn't mean that I don't love my children. It doesn't mean I don't take care of my children. It means my children see the importance of the relationship between me and my husband, their father, and then they learn they can model their relationships in the future when they get married after that. But if I'm going to just start raising my children above my husband, I mean, they don't even know what authority means then, right? They would just, what do you think?
They won't listen to me because I'm already too hardcore patriarch.
Oh. Let's ask our viewers, do you put your children above your partner?
What does that mean, above? Let's say your child wants something or wants to do something. They have a desire, and the husband is opposed to that desire, has a contrary view, thinks the child shouldn't have that thing or shouldn't experience that thing. As a wife, as a mother, what do you choose? What do you decide to do? Do you decide to do what the child wants, or do you do what the husband wants? That means which one is higher priority than the other.